Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zairul. Also my group members Muhammad Izzat Daniel, Putri Balkis Humairah and Nur Hidayah binti Yusri. Today, we will present about economics group presentation, which is about inflation. So we got 4 articles. So the first one is Asian financial crisis 1997 until 1998. Article 2 about hotel inflation. Article 3 Argentina's annual inflation, and Article 4 about the 97 inflation. So we're gonna start for the introduction first.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izzat Daniel, and I will explain to you and introduce to you about the inflation. An essential idea in economics. Inflation is a general upward trend in the price of goods and service over time. It is essentially an extended period of rising price across every country in an economy, which lower the purchasing power of the unit of a currency. A number of factors that affect how people make economic decisions are impacted by inflation, including consumers, companies, and government. While a certain amount of inflation is natural in an expanding economy, hyperinflation and or excessive inflation can cause a serious problem for the economy. When handling variety of economic landscape, government, companies, and even individual must have a solid knowledge of the cause, effect, and management of inflation. And today we shall examine inflation cause, effect, and prevention approaches during this study.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Zairul, and today I will present about Asian financial crisis 97 until 1998. So, first we need to understand first what is financial crisis. So, financial crisis is when money stuff goes really wrong, like banks failing, stocks crashing, and the economy getting all shaky. It happens fast and messes up a lot of things. So, as we can see at the slides, show the reasons how it was happen. So the first reason is currency pegs and foreign investment. One main factor was the use of currency pegs attracting foreign investment initially, but these pegs also made nations vulnerable to speculative attacks, leading to destabilizing crisis. So second, external debt and currency devaluation. Now let's discuss the impact of substantial external debt, especially in foreign currencies. As currencies devaluate, the cost of debt servicing went up, making the crisis more intense and complex. So, 3. Regulatory weakness and banking issues. Next, regulatory weaknesses a crucial role. So, opaque banking operations and high rates of non-performing loans worsen the crisis, revealing vulnerabilities in the affected country's financial system. So, for the next explanation is the proposed solution involves a comprehensive approach. The suggested solution suggests a comprehensive approach to tackle issues related to fixed exchange rate regimes and high external debt in affected countries. One key aspect is adopting more flexible exchange rate policies to overcome the limitations of fixed system. Additionally, effective management of external debt involves implementing sensible debt management plans, exploring diverse financing options, and enhancing domestic financial markets. To strengthen overall financial systems, regulatory improvements, increased transparency in banking practices, and reforms to reduce non-performing loans are deemed essential. This interdisciplinary strategy aims to strike a balance between adaptability and stability, with the ultimate goal of lessening the severity of future financial crises. So, the conclusion is, by embracing a holistic strategy that combines flexible exchange rates, prudent debt management, and strengthened financial systems, countries can enhance their resilience to financial crises. This multifaceted approach emphasizes adaptability while maintaining stability, contributing to a more robust and secure economic environment in the face of potential challenges. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Putri Balki Sumera. Today I want to present about hotel inflation. The article discussed the multifaceted impact of inflation on Terenggano's tourism sector, which is effect pricing strategies, hotel operations, and employee compensation. The global context of inflation adds complexity, emphasizing the close ties of the tourism and hospitality industry worldwide. While Terengganu adapts to economic change, employment patients in the tourism sector in the area may experience significant change. In the face of rising inflation, hotels in Terengganu are forced to adjust their pricing strategies and introduce value-add service to remain competitive while overcoming rising costs. In addition, the article highlights the shift in employment dynamic in response to inflation, where the tourism sector in Terengganu may experience adjustment that could bring change in employment patterns. Overall, the article shows how inflation not only affects Terengganu locally but also describes the global inflation trend that has a wide impact on the tourism and hospitality sector around the world. This article also highlights the shift in employment dynamic in Terengganu in response to inflation, where the tourism sector, which was previously an important source of employment, was experiencing adjustment. The increase in the cost of living and the change in the salary structures raise additional consideration in the management of human resources for hotels in the region. In addition, the existence of global linkage in the inflation trends emphasizes that the economic challenge faced by Terengganu also reflects a wider impact on the tourism and hospitality sector at the global level. It may also detail how the introduction of value-add service helped the hotel remain competitive amid rising operational costs. Finally, the article can summarize by emphasizing the importance of adaptation and cooperation between hotels in Terengganu and facing the challenge of inflation. Thank you. Okay, now I want to present the solution about the article. To overcome the challenge of inflation in hotel in Terengganu requires a diverse approach. Some potential solutions include 1. Support and government policy. Encourage the government to implement policies that support to tourism and hospitality sector during time of economic stress. This can include tax incentives, subsidies, or grants to help hotels cope with rising costs. 2. Collaborate initiative, helping cooperation between hotel owners, local authorities, and tourism bodies. Joint effort can lead to the development of cost-sharing initiative, marketing campaign, and strategies to attract visitors describe economic challenge. Number 3, continuous monitoring and adaptation, create a mechanism for continuous monitoring of economic trends and their impact on the hospitality sector. This enabled timely adaptation to changing conditions, ensuring that Hotel in Terengganu remain resilient in the face of economic challenge. 4. Human resources development. Focus on developing skills and improving service from the workforce in the hospitality sectors. Training and human resources development programs and increase productivity provide added value to guests and help hotels adapt to changing market needs. Number 5, diversifications of service and offers. Encourage hotels to diversify their service and offerings. This can involve the development of a special tour package, experience-based promotions, or collaboration with local business to create added value of visitors. By including these aspects, Terengganu can strengthen its hospitality sector towards the development of human resources, diversification of service and utilization of technology in an effort to remain competitive amid the challenge of inflation. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Noidaya binti Yusri. So I'm going to talk about financial crisis in Argentina. Recently, Argentina had faced their annual inflation top as their Ministry of Economic View and Public Commentary said they are having confirmed crisis 200% rather than last year. As they say in Financial Times New, Argentina is experiencing a serious economic crisis if its annual inflation rate has exceeded 200% this year. Excessive inflation may cause the value of the currency to decline, which will be bad for consumers, companies, and the stability of the economy as a whole. To solve the problem, economic concern in such circumstance, politicians, economists, and public personalities such as Javier Milei may participate in talks and take action. So let's talk about a problem that has been discussed in this article. As Javier Milei has been worried about their inflation can cause to first, economic impact. The cost and service for consumer may increase through this high inflation by depreciating the currency value. This also affects the increasing the cost in production and pricing for the business in that country. Second is currency devaluation. As extended periods of hyperinflation can cause people to lose faith in a country's currency, which can lead to a devaluation and their citizens choose to work in high country's currency. Third, investor confidence. A high inflation rate can affect the confidence of domestic and foreign investors as well as affect foreign direct investment, which can cause a fall in the value of the currency on that country. So, he already prepared a solution to combat this issue. First, they need to hold a social program. As they should, the government needs to implement target social program to reduce the impact of inflation on citizen population to ensure that inflation does not have a disproportionate impact on low-income group of citizens in their country. Second, they have to make a monetary policy. Their central bank can adopt stricter monetary policies such as increasing raise interest rate to control inflation, and the government needs to manage the money supply using tools such as open market operation worldwide to attract many tourists to visit their country. Last but not least, investor confidence. For investor confidence, they have to implement policies to restore and strengthen investor confidence by encouraging foreign direct investment.
Hello, today I will be explaining to you a little bit about the problem of the crisis, inflation 1970s. The first one we have the cost, which is a powerful inflation crisis shaped by the combination of the factors occurred in the 1970s. The first one is the Yom Kippur War, and the other geopolitical event added problem to the world economy. In the meantime, the 1973 oil embargo imposed by the OPEC led to the oil price shock, which increased the production cost and increased inflation pressure. The difficult task of the implementing monetary measure to reduce inflation while maintaining economic growth fell to the central bank. The 1970s inflation crisis was defined by three interrelated factors: rising oil price, unstable geopolitical conditions, and difficulty of monetary policy. This period of economic history was significant and had a long-lasting effect. During the 1970s inflation crisis, the government and bank took measures to stabilize the economy. They implement monetary tightening, which involved reducing the money supply to control the inflation. Additionally, wage and price control were imposed to curb the rising costs. This economic intervention aimed to address the immediate challenge posed by the inflation. Importantly, the crisis prompted a reassessment of economic theories, leading to a deeper understanding of the complex relationship between inflation, monetary policies, and overall economic.
As what we can conclude from this inflation crisis is they have significant and far-reaching effects on the economy as from perspective economic disruption and can lead to economic dislocation that affect businesses, consumers and investors. This also means rising prices can weaken currency money, reduce consumer spending and lead to uncertainty in financial markets. Next, apart from that, central bank responses typically respond to inflation increases by adjusting monetary policy. This could include raising interest rates to curb inflationary pressures, but this can also affect economic growth, employment, and financial stability. That's all. Thank you.